Hello. I know it's been since December 17th that I've posted a video. Actually, I have posted videos, but I've been posting about what this really is, and for some reason, YouTube just keeps taking me down. They say because I'm not a doctor, I don't know if this is dangerous or not, so whatever. I haven't been posting in a minute. The time for the warning about this is over anyway. It's done. The time for warning is done. But I am coming with a new warning. I had a 3-part vision. It started March 3rd, 2023. The second part was April 4, 2023. And the third part was April 23rd, 2023. And I will explain the vision, then I will explain what it means, and then I will explain what the numbers of those dates mean. So, March 3rd, 2023, it was daytime vision. Everything went completely black. Really black. And then I saw 3 ribbons, the color of luciferase is taken from fireflies. They use it to light up videos. Tumors. They use it to light up tumors and bodies in science. And they have other uses for it too. It's likely to be part of this and this. So the vision was these ribbons came, there were 3 of them, and they came and they landed the same space apart. Then there was a 4th one, and I watched it in the air, and it snapped in half disappeared, the other half joined the 3. So then I had 3.5. Everybody understands what 3.5 is. That's the beginning of the Antichrist rule, okay? Then, on April 4th, so that's 4/4/23, I saw 2 events, which it took a while to understand that they were events. But what they were strokes that came down and landed. One landed, the other one came. As soon as this one landed, the other one came. And as soon as the other one came, the first one disappeared. When the first one disappeared, the second one disappeared also. So that means there are 2 events to come back to back, and they're going to be quick. And then on April 23rd, 2023, 4/4/23, I saw a lingering 4. It was just a huge 4. The 4 that I saw in the 2 events were grayish green or grayish blue. It was hard to tell, but they weren't gray and they weren't green. They were somewhere in between. And the 4 was the same color as that. Now, it took a long time to figure all these things out. Well, I didn't figure them out. The Lord gave, in His time, to understand this vision, He gave me a bit at a time. So, of course, the 3.5 is the start of the Antichrist. The 2 events that are back to back. I've learned recently that there's going to be a climate change parade. Now, understanding that climate change and peace accords are the same model. That's what I was told. Climate change and peace are the same model. They're working toward the same thing with these things. The 2 events were climate change parade. And I saw this parade on June 6th and woke up very disturbed at 6 a.m. I saw this parade, and it was the Pope who was the feature of the parade. In the dream, he had an inverted cross. It was block style, and it was scarlet color, and it was embedded right into his robe. It was part of him. That was the dream. Now, the Lord has told me recently that there's going to be a climate change parade, that peace and climate change are the same model, like I said. Out of the climate change parade, after that, they're going to introduce the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is for unbelievers, not believers. But we believers are going to be here to see unbelievers take it. That was the 2 events. The parade, and after the parade, the mark of the beast is going to be offered. Then On April 23rd, 2023, I saw the giant 4. And it lingered. So it really meant something, and it lingered. So that was the last part of the vision, and I never had a vision like that again. Okay, 3. Okay, here. 3 means true in God, emphasis on interconnection, reflects God's completeness and perfection, associated with the divine revelation and spiritual growth. In the comments, if you have more biblical explanations of the number 3 and 4 and 23, put them in the comments for me, because I'd be really, really interested, because I looked these up and I want it to be as accurate as possible. So the 2 events, 4, 4, 23, 4 means creation of the sun, moon, and stars, and that is marking the time and seasons in this vision that I had. The earth and physical world, spiritual transformation, change, freedom, adventure, hope, encouragement, and door or pathway. So again, if you have a biblical explanation for 3 and 4 and 23 in the comments, please would you put them in the comments. Now the 4, spiritual transformation, this is 23, the number 23, the 4, 23, 23. 23 is spiritual transformation and new beginnings. It's similar to the 4. The 23 is similar to the 4. It means fulfillment of promises and divine protection. So we've got the Antichrist showing up, we've got the parade, and the mark showing up, and then the 4. I think the 4, the divine protection, the fulfillment of promises, and the open door, I think we're on our way shortly. This is not a time and a day. This is a season. I had this vision. I had these 3 visions 2 years ago. We're in April now. We're in April 12 now. So this happened over 2 years ago, this vision, and I've just in the last month been able to understand what it meant, because the Lord has shown me what it meant. I didn't figure out anything on my own, because I'm just probably not that smart. Anyway, that's what I came to say today. I think it's important to know that it really is, time is wasted here. We don't have time anymore for this. Whoever got it. There's been prayers. I had one too, but they deleted my videos. Videos were taken down every time I put this prayer up for it. But others had the prayer too. And I did get it out. I did help 4 people with it, so that's better than nothing. We're going soon. You need to be ready. Forgive and be forgiven. That is so, so important. Jesus forgave when he was on that cross. He forgave those who murdered him. So forgive and be forgiven. It's really, really important. He gave us that example when he died. So forgive and be forgiven. It doesn't matter what they did to you. It doesn't matter what the trial is. You got to forgive it. And you can ask God to help you forgive it, and he will, because he's helped me. I've had some pretty tough ones. Like this narcissist that's been following me. Really difficult to forgive her. But I may start a new channel with a whole new name if this narcissist gives me a problem, if she notices me and comes back. So for now, thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel and like my channel, and we'll see if I make another video here. If I'm going to switch over, you'll find me. I'll make sure you do. Thanks for listening.